Hello and welcome to a brand new preview episode for Black on Black Cinema. I'm your host, Jay. I'm here with my co-host, Micah.
Hello.
And Terrence.
What's up?
He's so weird.
Gotta switch it up, man. I gotta, well, given the topic, I gotta make sure that I use my alpha male voice.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Okay, right, you're right. Okay.
Quite the alpha, this guy. All right, we're back. This is a preview for episode 233, Breaking. So this is Breaking with a G, not Breaking with an apostrophe at the end. This is the 2022 film starring John Boyega, Nicole Beharie, and the late, great Michael K. Williams. The logline for this is a Marine War veteran faces mental and emotional challenges when he tries to reintegrate into civilian life. So you can rent this, check this out. Pretty interesting and heavy film. We're going to have a lot to say about it next week. So again, you can rent it on like Amazon and things like that. So
this is based off of a true story, right?
Yeah, I believe so. So
no, it is.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's really fascinating. A lot of people are, at least on the poster, it's being referred to as a sort of a modern day Dog Day Afternoon. If you've never seen Dog Day Afternoon, watch that and also watch this, because both of them, well, I don't know about Breaking.
With, what's his name? God damn it. Who was that? Al Pacino?
Yeah. Oh, Dog Day Afternoon? Yeah, Al Pacino.
Yeah. Remember the plot of that movie?
Yeah, I know.
I feel like the people that we're about to talk about would fucking flip out.
I think, they'd be like, "What did you do to Al Pacino? They made him woke in 1975 or whatever." Relax. So yeah, check out Breaking. Again, this is the 2022 film. All right, random topic this week. We were just talking offline, and so I paused the conversation because I think we couldn't really think of a topic, so this is a perfect one. We had talked about a number of weeks ago about this sort of Manosphere thing, and we were discussing just like more about that offline, and we were just talking about like we don't get why the guys, because Tiara isn't here this week, so we'll focus on the guy part of this, right? Not those crazy women who are like, I'm divesting or whatever. Like that's a whole other type of crazy. But like how we don't really understand this so-called alpha male bullshit that permeates this part of the internet, which is super common now. A bunch of like 20-year-olds talking about what it's like, what life is like with women and like long-term commitments, and they don't even have girlfriends, but they're listening to people like Jordan Peterson and Ben Shapiro, who I believe Terrence said they just look like a bunch of pussies to me.
That is, that's correct. I mean, I couldn't, if Ben Shapiro, first of all, what is he, like 5'4"?
He says he's 5'9". I smell bullshit on that.
And then, and like I said, he sounds like a 12-year-old boy.
Yeah, he does.
Like, he can't help his voice, but like, I couldn't listen to his voice for 2 hours.
No, thank you.
Like, yo, nigga, put some bass in your voice. Like, please, because I can't. And you don't know how to please your wife because you got mad over a song called "WAP."
My wife is a doctor. She says that vaginas.
You got to be a little bit
supposed...
faster, Micah. You got to speak a little bit faster.
Yeah, so people can barely get
she said that vaginas aren't supposed to have any type of discharge, and the fact that these pussies, these wet ass p words, they need to see a doctor.
My wife is a doctor. Like, yeah, like, and he also does that.
That looks like him a little bit, which is weird.
Yeah, well, that's sort of his. Maybe that's his thing. Yeah. I don't fundamentally understand why people gravitate. Well, I don't understand why young guys are gravitating towards a scenario where they're isolating themselves more from women that they want to be with. Like, it's the Ben Shapiro's, it's the Jordan Petersons, it's the Fresh and Fit. All of these guys, all of these dudes, none of them are in real relationships. None of these niggas have ever been married. Well, Ben Shapiro, I know, is married, but like all of those guys, like, why are you listening to people who can't get women except to use them for like a couple of hours? I'm sure disappointing amount of time. And then like, and that's it. Why are you listening to them about long-term relationships? Like, it seems very weird to me.
I saw a clip of Fresh and Fit. First of all, I don't know which one is which. Fresh.
Neither one of them niggas look.
Light
Neither one of them look fresh nor fit. It is a crapshoot, bro.
I heard he had like they first of all they pay those women to be around this fucking table that they constantly shit on these women around, which is weird.
They pick the women with the worst arguments. Absolutely.
Yeah, they're just there because they got paid. But they constantly talk about all of the pussy that they get, but they pay for it. They say we pay for it. They pay for fucking prostitutes and shit. So I'm like,
they have to pay for it?
How does this work? Because
wait. They pay for sex from adult women, so they have no game. Y'all listening to niggas with no. All right,
hold on.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's fine.
Is it like the metaphorical, like, oh well? Oh,
I go to dinner.
Right.
No.
I'm providing this.
They pay everyone to have sexual relations with them.
I've never had to pay a woman. I've never had to pay a woman to have sex.
So
never.
So I'm kind of like, so you listen to these niggas that literally say, yeah, we pay for it from time to time, all the time. What advice are they giving you?
Get your money up, nigga. These prostitutes are expensive.
Women are good for nothing more than sex. I don't have to please them during sex. It's like sex isn't even really like. I heard Andrew Tate say sex isn't even really fun, and I'm like, okay, so you don't please women during sex. It's not fun to you, nigga. Just fuck your homeboy.
I mean, like, okay, honestly, like just have sex with your buddy. Fresh right. And or
you
fit.
you don't like women because you're constantly talking down to them, so it's obvious like that you don't really like them that much. You and your ugly ass homeboy over there, like they like I don't. Again, who's the dark skinned one? Is he fit? Is he fresh?
I think look Google image tells me that no. No.
I think he's supposed to be fresh.
Okay.
And I think tall one is supposed to be fit.
Yeah, they probably go to the gym, because you got to go to the gym by yourself because that's the alpha male thing to do.
Suppress your feelings.
Yeah, they're weird. I don't understand why you would continuously listen to niggas if you want to get women, but they we pay for women.
These are the wrong dudes to listen to.
What's the fucking point? Why are you listening to these niggas?
Yeah, you should be trying to find somebody with charisma. And look, there, a lot of this sort of manosphere stuff came out of that whole idea of how to pick up these pickup artists or whatever.
Yeah, pickup artist shit. Yeah.
And I'm like, you should stop listening to those guys too. Unless your goal is, and I don't think you should listen to them anyway, but if your goal is just getting laid, that's the only thing, you never want to have anything else, I guess they're people to listen to. Not the fresh fit guys, but pickup artist type of people. But here's an idea. Get a personality. You don't need slick lines and wear a funny hat to confuse them like they're peacocks or some shit. Just get a personality. Because that's what they teach you, you've ever seen clips of that shit? They're like, well, sometimes I wear every pickup artist guy wears it the goofiest shit because they're like, well, that attracts a woman's eye. I'm like, so you're a bird? Here's an idea. Go talk to them like human beings. They don't know how. So it's fucking weird. Why are you all dressed like Jamiroquai? Just go talk. Just go fucking talk to somebody. The fuck is your problem? Come on, they for real, you know what hat I'm talking about, and I like Jamiroquai.
Oh, fuck.
But I did. That's a thing I don't truly understand. I've seen clips of Andrew Tate. One, he walks really weird. I saw that one video that woman did about his book, and she was like, this guy walks like this. He walks like an alien pretending to be a human. It's strange. But Andrew Tate's whole thing is like, women ain't shit. I'm awesome. And these guys are like, yeah, I'm an alpha male, just like Andrew Tate. And then you just follow behind him like some sort of little bitch. And you guys all just copy what he says. How is that in being alpha?
Yeah, no, yeah.
I don't understand that.
You can't be an alpha following someone, right? Like first of all, like there's no such thing as like an alpha male, but I understand what the term is trying to imply, right? Yeah, and all it is just the dumb man, the dummy's way of saying I have a lot of confidence. But if you call yourself an alpha male, you probably have a little too much confidence and at least arrogance. I would imagine that the demographics for these people are somewhere between like 16 and 24.
Under 25, my nigga. Under
Yeah,
25.
I think under 25. And you know, that's a weird time for people, especially like if you're not naturally charismatic, right? Like it was a weird time for me, but I didn't get a steady girlfriend until literally 26. So I get it, but what I don't understand is like I didn't grow up hearing, well, bitches ain't shit. I heard it from like songs and shit like that. Like I'm not gonna lie, right. Like Doggy Style is a fucking problem. Like I love it. I love it. I don't skip any track on it, but it's a fucking
Right.
problem.
That shit came out in 94.
I remember when that shit
13
dropped. I
years
was
old.
like, nigga, what even is
Well,
this?
Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. I'm like,
Right.
wow, I don't think I should be listening to this, but this is awesome.
But it sounds great.
It sounds great. Yeah.
But yeah, man, I just I have to think about this stuff now, right? Because I got two boys, and I gotta be in their business, right? Like my dad wasn't really in my business like that, but I gotta be in their business, and I gotta make sure that they are around the right kind of dudes, because like this whole like yo, pump them and dump them, do what you want with her and broom her fast. Like, nigga, a villain said that, yo. A villain.
These niggas like he was the best character in that movie.
Yeah, I don't get it, man. Like, it's just weird, man. It's one of those things where you either have to work on yourself, right? You got to work on yourself, develop interests. In turn, that leads to a personality. And then you got to talk to people, right? Like, but you can't. I don't know, man. Like these guys are a real problem.
They are,
and I like we're having fun, but like these dudes are a real problem. And like we talked about, you know, however many weeks ago, it has blowback. Like where women are like, well, fuck you, fuck all black men, like.
Right.
Like that,
yeah, that's fucking terrible.
Those 16,
and
nth degree. Like, wow, you want to cut my head off and like use it as a bowling ball? Like, god damn, like take it easy.
Right. Like what the fuck?
Like,
if we
trying to kill you, we just want to have sex with you.
Yeah,
like that's like wow.
Like, look, I don't even listen to Fresh and Fit. I wasn't even there. Relax.
I think people just need to like invest in like blow up dolls and real dolls and shit like that, because if that's all you want is just like something to stick your dick
that's
in,
weird, but
it is weird.
But maybe they don't like necrophilia, because that's all that is.
Well, they don't like nothing. Then. Like, what the fuck
I'm sorry,
it is. Like, what the fuck do they
call
like?
up Bill Cosby? He's into it.
Yeah,
like,
he really is. Is he dead yet?
No, unfortunately not.
Okay.
But I think you're right. Like there is, like I just can't imagine at like the damage you're doing to young men. You're not helping them by telling young 16-year-old boys, 20-year-old boys, and at 20 you're still a fucking boy. Telling them that like every woman out there is your fucking enemy and you need to go your own way. Also, why the fuck are y'all listening to weightlifters telling you about your like your love life? The fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, there's one particular guy that is in this whole fucking manosphere. His name is Elliot. He goes by like Yo Elliott or some shit like that. Like, I remember years ago watching, like, that guy was like, all right, this is how you do a deadlift. And I was like, all right, this guy knows what you're talking about. And then I saw a video. He's like, men need to go their own way away from women. I'm like, yo, I remember a video of you doing, like, weightlifting with your girlfriend. And it was weird. Like, I guess you broke your heart. And then this nigga was like, fuck all women everywhere. I'm like,
wait,
but
it's not one of the
like, but that's who you. Yeah, he kind of looks like the third
They
Hodge
all
twin.
looking like, oh, I know this dude.
I don't know this.
Yeah,
Are
yo,
you sure he's not a Hodge twin?
he's the missing Hodge triplet. They all kind of look alike. They do. But
yo,
like
this dude, this
like,
all
but this
right,
guy is like, he's like now a big guy in that Manosphere, and I think I don't know, but I would argue that his workout stuff wasn't hitting as much, so that was the move, right? It's like the Hodge twins, the same thing. They had a huge following, and then YouTube started, tamping down on their type of comedy and stuff like that, and it wasn't making as much money, and they immediately pivoted to the right wing. Like, so you gotta watch what these guys look at their old content. That should tell you a lot about who they are. Should tell you a lot about who they are.
I fell down a rabbit hole of YouTube clips, and I came across this one dude who's just roasting like CrossFitters, right? And I was watching some of his videos, and he just started, and I was just watching a bunch of videos of him just roasting people, and he had a response video to someone who responded to one of his critiques, right? And it was from this dude. Like, this dude had the response video, and then the
Yo Elliott guy.
Yeah, yo, it was literally 20 minutes of him responding to a one comment, and it was the most like,
nonsense.
Not even pretentious, yo. Not even pretentious. It was just like a word salad of dumb shit.
Yeah, that's him.
You know how stupid people like stupid people say like 25-cent words to make them feel like educated and shit. He's trying to do that, but he's also now you see I am a benevolent king. And because
that's exactly how he talks. That's exactly
what the fuck? And that's him?
Yeah. I allow you the
Yes, he's like clearly like searching for the word. Fuck, what's the word?
Oh my God.
It's this guy, yeah.
You can't listen to that. That guy has like retreats where he teaches men to be real men.
Oh my God.
What is being a real man? What is it? What is it?
A full mustache, a full beard. Fuck out of here. What are you talking about? Like, I'm looking at all his videos. He's got the okay.
That's it. You know what? That's a pretty good point. If you can't, I'm not listening to you about anything. Like,
I can't. I mean, it's coming in, but like, nah, yo.
That's hilarious.
Like, if you can't, no.
Like, but there is something to be said about what kind of damage this is doing for our next generation of young men. It really, really is. Micah, you have 2 boys. Like, you should be concerned. Look, I'm concerned. I'm the father of a daughter. I don't want my daughter around these pieces of shit. I don't. Fuck that. You subscribe to any of this shit, don't come knocking at my door 16 years from now. Oh, I'd like to take your daughter out. I'm an alpha male. Get the fuck away from my house. Get away from
Don't worry, sir. Don't worry, sir. She's in good hands.
She's got an alpha male with her. Oh, does she?
I am a king.
Right, yo. You call yourself a king, yo. Get the fuck out of. I will put my foot on your back to kick you off my stoop. Get out of here.
Well, that's the problem, right? Like, all of this information is not going to help them. Meanwhile, again, like, as far as if we look at history, like, the only reason why a lot of men were able to get women, I would probably think, was because they had like, women had no choice.
They have choices.
They couldn't work. Like, when they had a bunch of kids with guys that cheated on them any fucking way, and still do.
Yeah.
But now they have all the choice in the world when it comes to picking a mate. And now these niggas don't know how to act. They don't know what to fucking do.
Right.
That's it. Like, I don't need you. I would rather, and I don't even know if I like men because y'all niggas are wild.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, fuck off. That's why they're freaking out, because they don't know what to do. They don't know how to talk to people, let alone women. And then they're just like, oh shit, what am I supposed to do? I want to have this. You may not even really want to be in a relationship, but society is telling you have to be because that's what the quote unquote norm is.
Right.
And you may not even want it. It's like, you know what, whatever, it's cool. I don't. But people are telling them, yes, you have to. And then you can't do it. And then you get mad. And then you listen to niggas that don't help any way and they're taking your money. It's insane.
Right. Like, I don't understand. Like, we went from a really weird place. Again, like, I feel like some of y'all been locked in the house too long. like I really do believe that. Like, we went from the like, these are my queens and I'm a king and all this other fucking bullshit rhetoric that drives me crazy anyway. But like, we went from that. Y'all niggas got locked in the house for 2 years. Y'all came out and y'all like, I hate women. I'm like, what happened? Like, I thought what happened? Like, dude, 2 years ago, it was all about like kingdom building and all this foundation building with my queen. Now it's like, I don't need any of these bitches. I'm all by myself. Men go in their own way. I'm like, what happened? What happened? Y'all couldn't get laid for 2 years and lost your fucking minds.
They had nothing but time to watch YouTube.
Bunch of dudes.
And these Manosphere dudes, they pretty much took the fucking Republican blueprint.
They did.
That's what they did. Like, they said, oh shit, this is all you got to do? Because like you said, the Hodge twins used to be funny, right?
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, in like they were kind of like, they made me laugh. But then like 2019 or some shit like that. But at the end of like 2019, all of a sudden they went like super, super right wing to the point where it's like parody, and people still listen to these knuckleheads. I'm like, yo, this you can't be serious. Like,
yeah, but it worked it worked for Candace Owens.
They make so much money,
and they make money. That's right. That's what it is. But her story is outrageous to me. Like, I don't know how anybody buys her as a like a real person.
Yeah, I Wikipedia'd her story, and I'm like, because I didn't know the full story.
Yeah,
like what happened was she was in high school and some white boys were fucking harassing her.
Yeah,
so she went to the NAACP and they helped her win a $30,000 lawsuit.
Yep,
and now they're the worst organization in the world to her. How does that work?
Oh, she got her money.
How can you?
But how can you read that and then go, yeah, she's a credible source?
Right.
How can you read that and not think that like, oh, maybe she's full of shit? This is because she agrees with them. That's it. But
like, she went to college, didn't graduate, and then she started.
Shocking.
Her shit started. She used to clown Trump.
Yeah.
In 2016, she was like clowning Trump, and then all of a sudden, oh, this is not really making them up. Like you say all the time on fucking Look Forward. If you just started talking nonsense to the right wing, you'd probably like blow this network up.
Yeah,
like,
it would be super huge.
Money wise, right.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
Some people have fucking morals. Sometimes I wish I did not.
Yeah, no, it really does hinder my financial aspirations of not wanting to be a piece of shit.
It's crazy because I don't understand how people are that dumb. That people don't realize that they're being pandered to.
They like being they like being pandered. But they like being
pandered. I know. Well, everyone loves to be pandered to, but like to the point where like you don't realize that these niggas do not care. Yeah. They just want your money.
But that's what pandering is, man. Like that's what just buttering people up is.
I mean, it's
can't imagine being that fucking dumb. Like I can't.
No,
I can't.
But again, like I'm not impressed, and it's for that same reason. That's why I'm not impressed by like any of these sort of manosphere guys who are literally. It's quite literally shooting fish in a barrel. Not literally, but figuratively shooting fish in a barrel, right? Oh, are you working up teen boys who are upset because they're not touching a boob? Wow, big fucking targets, guys. Like, it's not hard to tell teen boys that the world is against you and chicks would really like you if you were, if you did X. Them not liking you is their problem. Like, what are you talking about? Like, talk about what's real, which is, hey, man, if you're like a 30-something-year-old guy and you're still having problems like talking to a woman, it's maybe not women's fault. It may be that like you're just really shy or you need to develop like an actual personality and learn to talk to women. Look, talking to women cold is fucking hard, right? Any woman will tell you it's easy to talk to one. No, it isn't. Guys, we are thrown out into the fucking wilderness on that shit. No, it's not. But you develop it, right? Sometimes some people need a little bit of liquid confidence. right?
Yeah, you got to do it. Yeah, you got to.
And you just got you got to work it, right? And then eventually you get good, right? And then you can talk to women, and it doesn't have to feel like awkward and shit like that. These guys are like, don't even work on that. Don't even work on it. Put down $250, get your rocks off, and then head back home. But that's all that's going to do is create a generation of men who, American men especially, who have no ability to talk to these women. Hey, spoiler alert, dumbass, listening to that fucking bullshit show. Women are going to college more than you. They are a higher percentage in college. So now they're more educated, they have better jobs, and they have their pick of the litter. Where are you? Well, I don't need to do all that. Fuck these bitches. Well, fuck these bitches, you alone. Fuck these bitches is exactly what you're not going to be doing.
Yeah. These bitches is what you're going to name your hand.
Yeah, exactly. Like, just get a Sharpie, my man. Like, you can look, you can laugh at all. You can send your comments and laugh at all three of us all you want. We having sex with women, adult women. What you doing? You at home talking about you an alpha male, crying, using your tears for lube. Like that shit. That shit don't count as far as I'm concerned. So stop listening to dudes who have none of your best interests in mind. I'm not saying I have your best interests in mind. I don't give a fuck about you. I'll be honest. I don't care. But I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, but I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to tell. I will tell you the truth. Get a personality. That's number one. You don't need to have $1 million to find a girlfriend. You don't.
You don't need.
That's a lie. That's a lie that certain women tell you too. That's bullshit. There's plenty of broke niggas and broke women together. Knock it off. Your mom and your dad were probably one of them. Knock that shit off.
You don't need a bunch of money. You don't need to look like a superhero, right? Have you seen people walking around with?
Have you seen the niggas on Fresh and Fit?
Yo, they don't like most people aren't. Most people don't look like these bodybuilding dudes who are trying to tell you how to be a man, right? Like they don't. All you need, women have a tendency. The average woman stereotypically has a tendency to like men that can stimulate their brain, whereas we men are visual. That's why we always, some of us, the ones that do try to approach women, they shoot for the moon, right? because we, and look, that's why when you see a dude that's just like, what the like, how he get her? Yo, it's because he fucking shot his shot and he knows how to talk to women. You don't need a bunch of money and shit. And it's no excuse now, It's no excuse. Okay? Like there's literally apps made just for meeting people.
Yeah.
Like I mean, and it's any kind of app you want, right? If you just want to if you just want to have a little fun, there's the cheap, free apps, right? If you're looking for like long term, like there's sites dedicated for that. Nigga, I met my wife through one of those sites.
Yeah.
So there's no excuse, guys. Stop talking to people. Stop listening to dudes on the internet who don't have your best interest at heart, and start listening to these three dudes on the internet who don't have your best interest at heart.
Right. But we're honest about it. But we're honest about it. That's the difference.
Just be a bitch.
Thank you.
Like, pretty much. Like I don't know what to tell you.
Stop telling people that you're a high value male and all this stuff. Women don't want to hear that shit. They don't want to hear that shit. You know what? Look. Every guy thinks they're a high value male. Well, if everybody thinks they're a high value male, guess what? There's no high value males. Like it doesn't mean anything. Well, my credit score's high. I brought a card with my printout. Like, what does that mean, dude?
Well, I think high value male means like if you make over $100,000.
So it's literally monetary.
Like it's literally
a monetary value.
Like isn't the average salary for guys like $50,000, 35? Yeah, right. Like
it's like $45,000 to $50,000.
Right. So
in this country. Yeah.
Right. So like my thing is
maybe even less. To be honest with you.
Brad's in the green room for our next show. He's signaling lower. He's like, go lower,
What is it,
right?
like 40? 35, 40?
Right? So
Brad?
he would know. He's a white guy. So like, but the larger point here is you don't need to make six figures to meet a woman. That's nonsense. You need to have a personality. That's what you need. You need a real personality. Well, some women cheat on guys. No shit. Some guys cheat on women. Those people are people to stay the fuck away from. They are. And guess what?
You don't know until it happens.
Right. But
Like,
in
right.
life, you're
Right
gonna
on.
get your heart broken. You're gonna get your heart broken. That doesn't mean you don't try. Right?
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you just go there. Oh, well, I ain't gonna try, and I'm gonna wait for one of these chicks to come to me because I'm a king and I'm a high value male. Well, nigga, you gonna die alone. Like, and if you want to die alone, that's cool, no problem. I'm sure you can email the Fresh and Fit guys. They'll tell you where the local prostitutes are. But if you want to actually have a real the fact that they buy pussy is hilarious to me.
Yeah,
But-
they've admitted it.
This is funny to me. Yeah, you buy an
Like,
ass.
I don't think the fact that they buy is wild. I think the fact that they admit it on this.
Yeah,
on the show.
okay, that's
Niggas
fair.
are Still kind of like
Look, I'm not judging somebody who wants to pay for a prostitute. I'm judging someone who's trying to tell people about women who also pay for prostitutes. That's the funny part. Like, it's just like, why am I
that's
listening to you?
That's the problem. Like, what the fuck?
What advice do you have? Credit or debit? Like, what the fuck is your advice? Get out of here. So for me, my big thing, if you've listened this far, you probably are like, these guys are the soy boy cucks. I'm fucking out. They talked bad about Andrew Tate 10 minutes ago. But if you have made it to this point, what I would say is gain a personality. That's your biggest thing, man. You got a person. Look, you know what? Look, you can talk all that bullshit you want. The number one thing women generationally say is the most attractive thing on a man: sense of humor. It is. Like, it is. Women like guys who can make them laugh. That's a big thing.
Yeah, man.
It ain't, because guess what? Muscles fade, beauty fades, all that shit. If you got a good personality, that's the shit that stays with you. So stop listening to a bunch of niggas with horrible personalities. They do. They have horrible personalities.
Them niggas ain't funny.
They're really not.
That's the other
They're really
thing.
not.
Like,
They're really
It'd be
not.
one thing if they were like offensive and funny, but like,
Well, yeah.
right. It's just offensive. And Andrew Tate's a fucking sex trafficker. That nigga should
Yeah. I moved to Romania for the freedom. That's not why
No,
you
you
moved there.
No, you
That's not why you moved there. Knock it off. So, yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. All right.
is he one of us? Is he one of us?
Yeah, apparently he is. Apparently he is.
His father
damn
was a Negro, if I'm not mistaken.
His father was a Negro.
He was like a chess player too, like some kind of like champion.
What the
chess player.
fuck happened?
Yeah,
Well, he started working out, and as that one video I saw, anybody who starts working out immediately becomes right wing because of the self-reliance.
that doesn't make any
What?
sense.
What are you talking about? So okay, that is it for us. That was very fun. In the words of FDR, I welcome your hatred. Like, I can't wait. So that's it for us. We will be back next week with episode 233 for Breaking. This is the 2022 film starring John Boyega and Michael K. Williams. All right, guys, we'll see you next time.
See ya.
Take it easy.
You're watching the Black on Black Cinema YouTube channel. Make sure you check out our full reviews of black movies, past and present. And every other week, we do a preview episode where we talk about a random topic that affects the black community.